Hey everybody, what's up? It's me, Tyler. In this video, I'm not going to be playing my violin. I'm in fact going to be telling you guys like a special ability that I have. It's more like a musical ability that helped me learn some of Lindsey's originals, and not just that, like how I learned other songs as well. So it all started when I was a sophomore at high school, and our orchestra teacher, our original orchestra teacher, wasn't there. We had the band teacher just doing the substituting for us, and he was like talking, and he was talking, and he was talking. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so freaking bored. Let me like get out of this class. And then he mentioned something about this one musical ability called perfect pitch. Now, if some of you guys don't know much about music theory, perfect pitch is the ability where you can hear a note and you can like name that note. Like if it's A or B, B flat, C, D, E, F, F sharp, blah 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 blah, and so on. Also, if they give us a note name, then we're supposed to sing out the correct note. And he's tested that ability on like a few people. There was like a section leader of the viola, and this one girl, and she's really good by the way on the viola, and she also plays the violin. They tried it on her, and then my band teacher hit the A on the piano, and then she didn't get it, and then I was like, "What? How? How could you not get it? How?" And then he tried it on a few other people. They didn't get it, and then so I volunteered, and then as he hit a note on the piano, and I said the notes correctly, everyone just starts freaking out like, "Oh my god! Oh, he's got a superpower!" And I'm like, "Okay, I thought you're supposed to know the note names right when you hear it. Apparently, I have perfect pitch, and I'm gonna tell you the details of that later. But before I get to that, the final test he gave to me was what was the tone of the bell that rings in our school." And I said it was a B, but it's a slightly little flat. And then again, people start freaking out because I was a note B. It was like bing, 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 an octave higher than that. Actually, I'm not gonna be all falsetto crap, whatever. Perfect pitch is a gift. It's a really good gift so that I'm able to know if I'm in tune or out of tune when I play an instrument. It also helps me when I'm learning a new song, and as I keep playing it over and over again, I start memorizing like bits and pieces here and there, and then as I play that song even more, I memorize the song as a whole. And all the videos that I uploaded so far of me playing, I have not used a sheet music. There was no sheet music in front of me. The only time I used a sheet music was the part 2 of my violin tutorial on Lindsey Stirling's Take Flight when we do the drop. And that was the only time I used a sheet music so that I can read and then figure out what it is. But other than that, I've never looked at a sheet music. I just played it all by memory. And yet at the same time, it is a curse because in my high school orchestra, a lot of kids get, why is it kids? A lot of students get out of tune, and it's really, really bothering. And I know that, I don't want to be rude and all, but it is unacceptable to play out of tune notes. And if you guys hear it too, like if you guys are in a high school or junior high, maybe, or just some sort of orchestra, and if you hear some people play out of tune, it's going to mess up that section, which is going to mess up the whole entire orchestra, and that's completely unacceptable. So I just want to let you know like the special ability I have. And that's where I'm going to jump into the next topic. How do I learn Lindsey's original songs? Okay, it all started during my junior year of high school. During my sophomore year, before I was about to leave for summer break, a friend introduced me to Lindsey Stirling. And yes, that was the very first time I actually like looked her up and all that stuff. The very first time I seen her though was all the way in 2010, America's Got Talent, and that was the first time I seen her. But in my sophomore year, that was the first time I was actually like fully engaged to know more about her, to listen to more of her songs, especially when he showed me Crystallize, which was the very first Lindsey Stirling original I've ever seen, and dubstep violin. I mean, dubstep, it is so cool. Okay, it all started in junior year when there was a guy with an electric violin. He was teaching us about improvisation, and then I stayed after school just hanging out with my friend, and then he showed them a video of Lindsey Stirling playing Crystallize. And then before that, I was always saying, oh my god, I want a sheet music of Crystallize, please, I want a sheet music of so bad, even though it was $5. Please, please, that's what I want for my Winter Wish assembly, is a sheet music of Crystallize. Well, I never got it. Instead, though, the same day where my friend showed the electric violin guy the video, that's when I'm like, frick, I'm just gonna learn it. I'm just gonna learn it by ear. So I used his PSP and headphones, and I had a blank sheet music in front of me, and then I was like listening to the rhythm. There was 3 whole measures of tremolo, the F note on the E string, and then 2 measures tremolo, E string, and then D, and then that's when I started doing no 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 yeah no 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 no, and I just keep and I keep like replaying back, and then play it again, and figure out, okay, what's this note, what's this rhythm, and I keep going back. And I keep making sure if it's like correct or not, because sometimes I will make a mistake. Unless I go back to it, then I figure out what's wrong. And then I got all the way up to the measure right before the drop, and I started playing that. I started playing the first section of Crystallize. I didn't even get to the drop yet, and already I had goosebumps like all over my arms because it sounds so beautiful. I never played a violin song like that at all. Because all these times, like during my junior high and beginning high school years, I was like playing classical and stuff. And to be honest, like I really, okay, don't get me wrong, I love listening to them, but when I'm up here like playing it, I'm like so tense. I'm so tense. I'm trying to figure out, okay, this fingering, this technique, I'm like a statue. Compared to Lindsey Stirling's songs, I'm just like, I'm flowing. I'm really enjoying the song. As you guys tell, like I'm smiling every time because I love it. I enjoy her songs so much. Anyways, as I got back home, it was like later on after I got back from home that I wanted to finish Crystallize. So I got on the laptop and then put on my headphones. I had the sheet music in front of me, and I started writing down the notes, erasing here and there until like I finished it. And then like, oh my gosh, it is complete, even though it looks really messy. And oh shoot, I wish I would have showed you guys. Somewhere in my room, I have it. I might show it later. Okay, anyways, I finished it, and then I started playing it. I started playing Crystallize. That was the very first song of Lindsey Stirling that I learned, and it is just really amazing. It's just so. It's a song that I'll never get tired of. Even up to now, I'm not tired of playing Crystallize because that song was like, means a lot to me because it's the very first song I've played from her, and it was like really amazing. So then later on after that, I remembered this one website where you can make sheet musics called noteflight.com, and there's 2 different versions. One of them is a basic version. You can have up to 10 scores in a single account. That's the limit, by the way. And then there's like no fancy features on the sheet music, which is fine for me. All I just want to put down was the notes, the rhythm, dynamics, expressional markings, like accents. Oh crap, my battery's running low. Excuse me as I get the charger. So anyways, I start writing down the notes, and then I started copying it from the handwritten sheet music down on the website. And it did take a while, and I finally got it done. Like, the sheet music, the way it's like typed out on the computer, it just looks really amazing. And I did all that by ear. I've never bought any of her sheet musics, and that's what I've been doing with her other songs as well. I didn't write it down. This time, after I did Crystallize, what I did was I had 2 windows on that computer screen of mine. I condensed down the YouTube video down to like its small size. Like you can see this, screen right now. It's like it's almost like this big at the side of the no flight area, because this side was gray, and then only the screen shows with a time bar right underneath it, so that I can just like go back and replay it while I'm here, just like using my mouse, using the letters on the keyboard, and then just figuring out, okay, it's this note, okay, shift, parentheses, it is this rhythm, blah blah blah, and then yeah, that's how I pretty much did it. It's really perfect pitch. It's really amazing, and I'm not sure like if you're born with it or not. I've heard that 1 out of 200 people are born with this ability, yet a lot of them don't know that they have it. I never knew I had it. Like, it was all the way up to my sophomore year when I was 16. I'm 19, by the way. It was up when I was like 16 years old that I realized I had a musical ability. And I thought that if you hear a note and if you don't know what it is, and I thought you were stupid, but apparently it's not. And I apologize to the people that I have like called in my head stupid, because I didn't realize like it's actually really hard for them. And I kind of found that really interesting, because if I hear the notes and if I know what it is, then how do they hear it and don't know what it is? It's just really weird. Also, if some of you guys are watching this and if you guys do have perfect pitch, do you guys see color in the notes? Because I don't see them as much in color. I could just tell the difference a half step by a quarter step, and just like that. I could even tell like when you're playing 3 notes on the piano, sometimes 4, but I still mess up like on the 4th note or whatever. 3 notes on the piano and I can name all 3 of them just like that. Okay, what else? So yeah, after Crystallize, and after I discovered No Flight, that's when I started making all these sheet musics with their other songs. For example, like ZZ's Journey, Song of the Caged Bird, Minimal Beat, Anti-Gravity, Stars Align, Beyond the Veil, Mirror House, V-Pop, blah 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 blah. I know a lot, and I enjoy it. It's like I don't need an iPod. I can just play on my violin and okay. On No Flight, you can publicly share your sheet music. Like, people will like it, they'll leave a comment saying, oh, this was like done really well, oh, I love this transcription, and they can also print out the sheet music for free. So, I mean, it's still kind of copyrighted, because not only my Lindsey Stirling transcriptions were violating copyright, others who were on No Flight, their Lindsey Stirling transcriptions got copyrighted as well. Even the ones like before me. Like, there was this one guy who transcribed Phantom of the Opera by Lindsey Stirling's arrangement, and that transcription alone had like more than 300 likes, while my most liked sheet music was Crystallized, which had 161 different people liking it, favoring it, and it's been viewed 1,996 times. Just 4 left until 2,000, and then they all got reported for violating copyright. The only thing I can't do is just share them. I can still keep them, but I just can no longer share them publicly. I can still print it out myself. I'm not going to sell it because that's illegal, and I really don't want to do that, because I really do support Lindsey Stirling, even though I haven't bought any of her stuff. Sorry. So yeah, that's how I learned all of her songs. That's pretty much what my special ability is all about. And then I think that's it, except like one more thing. Okay, so right now I'm on 18 subscribers. I was on 13 subscribers before I posted videos. Maybe it's just because like I was talking to some of the people on YouTube and we became YouTube friends, even though I haven't met them in person. And that's how I gained subscribers. Apparently, it's really amazing. And then after I started uploading all these, I gained 5 more. Now I'm up to 18 and 529. That's what it says. Video views. So thank you guys so much for supporting. And it's a little bit. I know it sounds like a little bit, but it's definitely a start. My goal is to reach up to 50 subscribers. And if I do get up to 50, I will do a Lindsey Stirling marathon. That's right. I'm going to record myself. I hope I can upload a 40-minute video. Hopefully 40 minutes or even more of just me playing like songs, maybe like all the songs that I know on her first album or all the songs I know on her second album, or just basically like, I don't know, mix them together, maybe 10 songs, who knows, maybe all of them I know, all 18 that I know, and it'll be like an hour and 20-minute long video of just me playing, sweating, messing up a lot, going back. If you guys want to see that, make sure you, first of all, like my videos, and then even watching my videos is really good. Subscribe, that would really like help me a lot. Share my videos with some of your guys' friends, maybe family members, just anything. Like if I hit up to 50 subscribers, I promise I will do that Lindsey Stirling marathon. No backing track, because I tried that with Mirror House, and it sounded like utter crap because the speakers sound hollow and they sound muffled. Even when I play my violin it mixes along with the audio and it sounds horrible. So I don't want to upload that. I just rather play by myself where it sounds good at least. Alright, so this was a 16.5-minute video. Apparently that's what it says on this little timer on this bottom corner, because I'm using this laptop to record. Thank you guys so much for watching this and just to get to know me a little bit. And get 50 subscribers, I'll do that Lindsey Stirling marathon. Alright, thank you. Bye.